Us players are simple-minded creatures. Developers make a game and we play the game. Soon everybody drops their takes on if the game deserves to thrive for a bit and slowly become irrelevant, or just flatline on the spot. This principle stands well for most games on Roblox, and because the website has become such a competitive environment, most people would prefer to skip the whole takes part and just play the eye candy on the front page. Because why waste your time discovering something unique when you could just be spoon-fed simulator and anime games? Insert high quality games. The sugar rush of eye candy. Look at these effects! This game must be crazy! Oh, it's just your average grindy anime game. Well, now look at this one. The gore is unreal. Oh, you just run around and shoot people. This isn't to say that all games like these aren't fun nor have replayability, especially on Roblox, but the fact is there has been a stigma formed around the fact that if a game looks impressive, the gameplay itself must be impressive, having people assume that other games that don't look up to standard simply must not be fun, when it's usually the opposite, and most people have found this out the hard way outside of the platform already. So here I am showing another example disproving the stigma. Rostal. And in this video, I'll be diving into why games like this deserve way more attention. Starting with the most obvious subject most of y'all are wondering already, the visuals. Though the graphics aren't anything impressive, that's okay since the game style is a very retro, old school Roblox vibe. While we've seen other games score a old Roblox look to them, they usually just only do that. Rostal adds these beautiful, low-frame, crisp animations. And if you look or interact with your HUD, it has this distinct, coarse, and blocky look to it that just ties it all together seamlessly, since the map you also traverse is very blocky and simple. But thankfully, I can say that everything else following this is not as simple despite the game's theme thus far, since you can literally blast limbs off a zombie. Yeah, this game has retro-styled gore to it, and I'm all for it. Next is the gameplay itself, starting with survival mode. The perfect of two worlds since you can join for a short amount of time just to murder some zombies, or survive the horde for as long as possible with the boys. Light them up! Did I mention this game has PvP? You guys don't even know that you can heal on this game. Alright, do the Red Dead shit. Yo. Holy shit! Whether you are going Doom on the zombies or recreating neighborhood wars with your friends, you'll have plenty of options and fun by dismembering them with your weapons or explosives. Unless you use a sniper, then you are a fucking loser. I can barely see through it. Oh, you're tagging me up. Holy shit, I'm one tap. I'm actually one tap. Thankfully, the game understood this, so if you finally killed that hard camping sniper up close, you can start shooting their body, and kicking their body, and spitting on their body. I love this game. Now, if you couldn't tell already, some weapons are fairly unique, specifically the 6-shooter revolver. Those skulls at the top fill up the more zombie or human headshot kills you get, and if you get past 80%, you can do some cool shit. If you die, you have to restart all over again. But let's act like you made it to the cool shit. Once you've hit that 80 to 100% charge up, all you have to do is hold right click and... You can't tell me that's not the crispy. There are also these sparkling ammo boxes floating around the map that you can collect for drinks and ammo. There are currently only 2 drinks in the game, the Witch's Brew and that other Gatorade drink, but both serve the same function of healing you. The Gatorade is both rarer and better than the Brew though, because instead of giving you 150 health like the Brew, it instead gives you 200 and a temporary speed boost, because why not? And by the way, it turns out you can die of thirst in this game. So even if you manage to avoid being hit and running out of ammo for a while, you still need to take a chill pill and have a drink, so you don't have a heat stroke. Oh, and if you care enough, you can become a spectator, which makes you this ball thing that you can rope up dead bodies and fly away. What the hell is Aiden doing? You can also sit on them.
Dude, I'm just sitting on it, like, you just fucking kill him right now.
Oh, for real?
Help! Aiden!
All in all, because this game is in such a very early access stage, that's sort of all there is to it. The main game mode appears to still be under heavy development, and after checking their Discord, the place was practically dead. So it seems we won't know for a while either. Post-editing Mono here, their Discord actually isn't dead. The higher ups and owner are actually very chill people that are fine with talking to anybody about anything. So if you guys want to join a very small, underrated game community, I'd recommend going there because the place is very chill and awesome. So thumbs up by me. Finally, I'll be wrapping this video up, touching on a few extra neat mechanics in the game and tiptoeing around some lore. You can make spit bubbles if you hold it. The cannons on the bases are fully functional, so you can vaporize zombies and players. There are destruction physics on some of the buildings and most of the glass around the map. You can kick open doors, and you can toggle PvP on and off in the settings. Same goes for the blood and gore. As for the lore, there isn't much information around it except for this witch's brew building at the back of the map, guarded by a juggernaut, scout, and assassin, all of whom are completely immobile. So you can kinda just. But inside the building, if you head upstairs, there will be a trash can full of Bloxy Colas, and a single monitor still online that shows a log, where we learn that the zombies we have been fighting this whole time came from a failed lab experiment of sorts. You know, zombie stuff. At the end of the day though, many underrated Roblox games, some still under development, others fully functioning, fly under the radar for most players, and though I can only spread the awareness of these games just by a little, I enjoy attempting to shed light on it for others to have a blast on. So share this video if you found it helpful, and drop a sub if you'd like to see me continue to uncover underground gems.